my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video today. My name is Naomi Rook. Today what I'm going to do is test out some new products. I did recently do a very large haul. I've kind of been in a buying all the makeup type mood, so I did quite a large haul. I will have that video linked down below. I wanted to try some of these products on camera for you so you can see my thoughts. I have been using them quite a little bit for the last couple of weeks, so some of them I have more thoughts on the product than others, which I kind of find more helpful than first impressions. I find first impressions can be maybe a little bit more misleading. You don't know really how the products are going to wear, and a lot of these I've given quite a bit of testing to so I can give you more thoughts on the product. Some of the products I will be testing out in this video, I did get the Make Forever Reboot Foundation. I did have to mix in a little bit of the LA Girl Pro colors. I have been loving these recently. I'll show you how I use them. Did get one of the little e.l.f. face duos, tested that out. Try some of the new Denessa Myricks. These are the ColorFixes. These are for lips, eyes, cheeks. I've used two of these colors. They are used for lips, eyes, or face, so those are really exciting to me. I tried the new Nyx Marshmelow Primer. I used the new Kosas Cloud Set Powder. And I did try out the Makeup by Mario. This is the Master Crystal Reflector. So if you'd like to see how all these products apply, my thoughts on them, and how I achieved this really beautiful bronzy look, then just keep watching. Alright, so I have my eyebrows done, my eyelids primed. I'm going to do just a kind of a simple, everyday, light bronzy eyeshadow look because I do have two new products I am so excited to try out. First thing I'm going to do is just throw a bronzer into the crease. I'm going to use my Anastasia Powder Bronzer in Rich Amber. That's the bronzer I'm going to use all over my face, so I'm just going to throw that into my crease as well. Use just kind of a flat blender brush. I'm going to tap that in and then just go into my crease very lightly with the bronzer. The first eyeshadow product I'm going to use is a Denessa Myricks. This is a ColorFix cream color matte liquid pigment. It's for lips, cheeks, and eye colors. I have recently discovered Denessa Myricks as a brand and as an artist. I watched a bunch of her Instagram videos. She is such a sweetheart. She's such an incredible artist. I love her personality. Her whole vibe about her is just beautiful. So I've been really interested in trying some of these ColorFixes. I did buy 4 of them just to kind of test out the different formulas. This one is a metallic and it's in Celebrate. It's a really beautiful metallic bronze. I think it's going to look gorgeous. I've never tried these products. I'm a little nervous because I'm not really sure how to use them. I was playing with them a little bit last night and they do dry down super fast. So I'm going to try to apply this onto my entire lid and see if I can blend it out. I'm going to do one eye at a time to make sure I can get it fully blended, but I'm really excited to try these new products. So I do have kind of a flat application brush. I'm going to see if this works out best. I think I'm going to squeeze just a little bit onto my hand, and then I'm going to take my brush into the color and then just apply that to the lid. I really like the color. It's kind of like a dark smoky bronze. Seems to be blending out really seamlessly. I'm just kind of packing it on and then blending it out just a little bit. It definitely seems to be drying down really fast. I'm really curious to know if these are going to crease or if it's going to stay in place. They definitely dry down very fast, so you have to kind of work pretty fast, but they blend out really quick, so it's not hard to get them blended out before they dry down. What a beautiful, beautiful color. That's such a beautiful one shade look. I really like how that turned out. So the next product I'm going to take is the Makeup by Mario Master Crystal Reflector. This is in Quarts. This is kind of like a glittery highlighter or eyeshadow topper. What I'm going to do is just take some of that and I'm going to just tap it on top just to see what the type of glitter I get. I've used this a few times. It's a very beautiful just glitter and packed type topper. What's nice about it is that I don't find a ton of fallout throughout the day. It doesn't kind of trickle down onto my face, and I really like that. It does add almost a wet look to the lid. It's a really beautiful product. I don't have anything like this, so I'm really glad that I did pick this up just to try something new. I'm applying that with my finger just because I think that's probably the best application for that. So there is the eyeshadow look. I really like the simplicity of this look. It adds a lot of dimension. I like these two products together. And that Denessa Myricks ColorFix is really pretty and it blended out really well. Alright, so I went ahead and curled my eyelashes. I'm going to apply mascara. I did pick up a brand new mascara that I was so excited to try when I saw that Jeffree Star was going to release a mascara. Super excited. So this is the F-Proof mascara. I'm not going to say the word because I don't care to. It's kind of a little wild and crazy. I think it's kind of fun. The packaging is really cool and beautiful. It's like leather. It's really cool. That I like the texture a lot. Part is detachable, so if that's something you're not comfortable with, you can definitely remove it. So I've been testing this out a lot recently. I've had it for a couple weeks. Honestly, I didn't want to use it in video because I am a bit disappointed by the formula. So the product is really messy. The stopper, I think, has kind of failed. You get so much product on the brush, and then when you apply, it looks gorgeous on the lash. It does separate and add a lot of length. This product that is supposed to be sweat proof, waterproof, everything proof, it flakes so terribly on me, which I was actually shocked because that was one of the biggest claims, is that it was not going to flake, and it flakes like crazy on me. I do love the formula. I like the application, I like the brush, I like the formula, but it flakes so bad. So I did want to test it out again just to see if it's something weird or if this formula works better as it gets older, because it is a really, really nice formula and I really like the brush. It does everything I want in a mascara. It adds a lot of length, it keeps the curl, but like I said, it flaked like crazy on me. There is a mascara fully applied. Like I said, I absolutely love how this looks. It makes my lashes look beautiful. Leave a comment in the description box if it flakes again or if it wears a little bit better, but every time I've worn this mascara, it has flaked really badly on my under eyes. I'm gonna go in with primer. I'm gonna use the NYX Marshmelow Primer. I have seen this everywhere. Everyone's been using it. I wanted to see what the hype was all about, see if it was worth it. I did just get a mini because I absolutely love mini makeup. It is a great way for me to try out products without adding a ton to my collection because I already have quite a large collection. I can never use up a full primer very easily, so I love that things are starting to come out in minis. So I did want to try this. It's definitely expensive for a mini. It was $8, but I have been using this just a little bit. It has a really nice sweet smell. It's not overpowering. I thought when it said marshmallow primer and everyone was talking about how it smells, I thought it would be really fragrance, but it's not. So it is a nice white kind of cream primer. It's very hydrating. I don't notice a ton of smoothing. I do think it feels really hydrating and nice on the skin though. But every time I've worn it under makeup, it looks really nice. It's never kind of made my foundation look weird, so I do think I enjoy it. I'm not really sure if it's worth all the hype. It's a really nice hydrating primer, just not really anything too extraordinary. Next, I'm going to go in with the Makeup Forever Reboot Foundation. I was really excited to try this because I do like glowier skin. So it says it brightens, smooths, firms, hydrates, and evens out foundation. It says our makeup artist created Reboot to instantly reverse the 5 effects of fatigue on the skin thanks to an exclusive combination of makeup and skincare. So it does have skincare in it. I'm really getting into makeup that has skincare as well because I think if I'm going to wear it all day, I might as well be adding more benefit to my skin. I get this in Y305. It is a little yellow for me. It'll work really, really great during the summer when I'm a bit more tan. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to add the LA Girl Pro Color Foundation Mix Pigment. I saw this on TikTok and then I followed a girl on Instagram. She uses this all the time. Her name is, oh god, what is her name? I will leave her name down below. I've watched her use these a bunch. I'm super interested in color theory and how to change up a foundation. I do self-tan. I do tan in the sun a little bit. I get really pale in the winter. So I wanted to find something that could work for foundations to manipulate them to whatever color I need. So I'm going to show you how this works. It's really cool. I've been using it quite a little bit. So there is the foundation. You can tell it is quite a bit yellow. It's very runny. It's a really nice light foundation. And then I'm going to add just a tiny, like half pump of blue. That actually might have been a little bit too much, but I'm going to mix it around and show you. Yep, I'm going to have to add a little bit more foundation. With those pigments, you want to use a very small amount. I use definitely too much. So I'm doing another half pump of foundation, then just kind of blend that. And look at that. Isn't that incredible? So I'm going to show you what the foundation looked before. So look at that. So that is the foundation before I added the pigment, and then that is the foundation now. It's going to work a lot better. I definitely have more of a neutral undertone. I'm just going to tap that up with my sponge and apply that all over to my face. This foundation does have quite a light amount of coverage. It's not super high coverage. It's very glowy and really, really beautiful. It makes my skin look very healthy. You can see that glow. It's really pretty. So one thing that really kind of surprised me about this foundation is that it wears a really long time for being as glowy and as lightweight as it is. It actually lasts a really long time. I don't find that it fades really fast, and I don't find that it kind of melts off, and that is really surprising for a glowy foundation. Normally glowy foundations I just don't find last as long, but this one actually does. It doesn't have quite a strong, almost like laundry detergent smell. It smells nice, but it is quite strong in case you are more delicate to scents. Maybe you would skip this one, but I really do like how it makes my skin look. Very healthy, very glowy, and I really like it. Is that foundation up close? It's such a lightweight, very glowy foundation. It looks really nice on the skin, and it has the perfect amount of coverage for me. You can still kind of see a little bit of my redness, a little bit of freckles, but I like that because then it looks like I'm not wearing a ton of makeup. It just is a more natural look on the skin. Next, I'm going to go in with my Makeup Forever Ultra HD Self-Setting Concealer. I did see Alana Davis using this. It looked really great on her. She was talking about it a lot. I got this in 20. It's definitely a little too light for me, but we're going to make it work. So I'm just going to apply a little bit right there, and then just a little bit out here. This concealer definitely is more of a light coverage concealer. It doesn't have a ton of coverage. So I'm going to apply a little bit more. So I'm going to go ahead and blend in that concealer. It doesn't have a ton of coverage. It's a bit more lightweight. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of this concealer. It always looks a little heavier on my under eyes. I have a little bit more creasing than I normally would. Pretty much all concealers do crease on me, which is fine. But I find that this one creases just a little bit more than the other ones that I've used. It is a really nice glowy and hydrating concealer. It's not matte or cakey. It gives your under eyes a very nice glowy appearance to them. If you can kind of see that hydration. I really do enjoy how it makes my under eyes look, but I don't like the amount of coverage, and I find that it creases a little bit more than most. So I would probably say skip this concealer. I'm going to go ahead and set my under eyes. I am going to be using the Kosas. This is the Cloud Set Powder. I have this in Breezy. I've heard about this all over the place. Tatiana and Nisa. She's someone I follow here on YouTube. I really love her videos. She was talking about this in her favorites videos. She really enjoys this. So I'm going to go ahead and set my under eyes with this powder. So this powder is a very light, very sheer powder. It's not super heavy or cakey. I really do like the setting powder for setting my under eyes, but not taking away the shine. It doesn't mattify my skin. It definitely makes your makeup look set, but it does not mattify, and it's not a heavy looking powder. I have quite enjoyed this powder. I like it because I can kind of just do it mindlessly and it doesn't go over the top. So I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit of bronzer. I'm just using the Anastasia bronzer in Rich Amber. I'm just going to bronze up the perimeter of my face just a little bit. I really love this formula bronzer. It's quite an old product. It's been out on the market for quite some time, but I have really enjoyed it. And I like rediscovering products every once in a while in my collection, products that maybe I've forgotten a little bit about. Take a tiny bit of that bronzer under my lip and on the side of my nose. I'm just using the same brush that I used in my crease for my eyeshadow. I'm going to take a little bit of the bronzer underneath my eye. And I'm going to just blend that out a little bit. For blush and highlight, I did pick up one of the e.l.f. This is in Watermelon. This is the duo with the blush and the highlighter. I've been trying this out quite a bit recently. The blush isn't really anything fantastic. It doesn't really stand out to me a whole lot, but the highlighter, just wait. The blush is nothing too special. It is a really pretty color. It is matte with a little bit of shimmer, but you don't really see it. But the highlighter in this palette is gorgeous. I'm going to go ahead and spray my face. I always do that before a highlighter. My highlighter look wet, which is what I prefer. These highlighters actually shocked me so much. I did not expect them to be as gorgeous as they are. They blend into the skin so completely seamless. They look wet on the face. They don't look super powdery. They don't enhance texture. They're gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. This color is a little bit icier than I was hoping it would be. I was hoping it'd be kind of more of a peachy, kind of sun-kissed type highlight. It's not, but I do want to try a couple more of these color stories because this highlighter formula is absolutely incredible. I'm going to take my sponge, go over everything just to make sure it's all seamlessly blended into the skin. I am loving how all of these products together are turning out. Even the concealer is actually looking a little bit better than it normally does. I'm not really sure what that's all about. The last thing I have is my lips. I did buy a new lip liner. This is from Dominique Cosmetics. I bought this in Brown Sugar. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it. It's a bit of a darker brown, but I think it's going to work well with the lip product I'm going to try out. And then for lips, I am going to use one of the Denessa Myricks, the ColorFixes. This is a matte one. It's in Latte. It's a really beautiful pink. This is a great pink that I could use for a blush or for a lip product. I just wanted to see how they work for the lip product, so I'm going to just tap that into the middle. Ooh, that is a beautiful lip color. I'm definitely curious to know how these are going to wear on the lips, if they're going to feel drying or how they're going to work. I really love products like this that I can use in multiple ways. This would be a beautiful blush. It's a really beautiful lip color. I could tap this into my eyelids for kind of a transition color, or if I'm wanting a pink base for my eyes. This is so gorgeous. I am so excited that I discovered Denessa Myricks. I think she's going to be a huge inspiration for me. I really love her makeup style. I think it's beautiful, and these products are absolutely gorgeous. I love them. And then I'm going to use a little bit of the highlighter as an inner corner highlight. That is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I would buy all of these just for the highlighter colors because they are so gorgeous. They're just completely seamless. They're not chalky. They're not drying. They look just absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so there is the finished look. Oh my gosh. I love how this turned out. The eyeshadow looks just gorgeous. The glitter topper from Mario is beautiful. The Denessa Myricks shadow is so seamless. I don't see any creasing yet. I will update you. The foundation looks beautiful. My under eyes look really nice. It's not as much coverage as I would like, but if you're looking kind of for a sheer concealer, that might be a good one. I love this lip product. I just absolutely love everything about my makeup today. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I've loved doing this. I love trying out new makeup, and I'm glad I get to show you some of the new products that I've picked up recently. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye guys.